This video will continue doing algebra from geometry. There are connections to geometry of angles that must be made to do the problems, and we will get into it now. So first thing, if angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, then the measure of angle 1 equals the measure of angle 2. Then if that is true, x plus 5 equals 7x minus 13. Now I'm going to flip the equation around. You don't have to, but I like to do that because we're going to end up getting the x on this side. So we're going to move that x over, and we have 6x. We're going to move the negative 13 over, and 13 plus 5 is 18. So x equals 3. So now just to check everything, so if this is x plus 5, so 3 plus 5 equals 8. And then over here, 7x minus 13, 7 times 3 minus 13. So that is 21 minus 13, again, equals 8. And we're all good. Moving to the next problem. So angle BAD is a right angle. Angle BAD is a right angle. So that means it is 90 degrees. Therefore, these two angles add up to 90. Now we have over here, angle BAC is 4 times angle CAD. So I'm going to call that x, and then I'm going to call that 4x. Therefore, 4x plus x equals 90. 5x equals 90. X equals 18. So now, as always, we should plug it back in and check. X is 18, so this is 18 degrees. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 8 is 32. Add them together, you get 72. So 72 degrees. 72 plus 18, 72 plus 10, 82, plus 8, 90. You'll notice that I did the math in a bit of an unorthodox fashion if you were writing it down. But the way I did it is easier if you do it in your head. On to the next. We have angle E equals 2x minus 20. We're asked, what is the range of the measure of angle E and what is the range of x? So now the measure of angle E must be greater than 0 and must be less than or equal to 180. You cannot have an angle that's 0 degrees because that doesn't make any sense. 180 degrees is a straight angle, so it can be equal to that. That means then that 2x minus 20 is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 180. Now, some people freak out when they get a compound inequality like this. Just remember, if we're doing an equation, say up here, you do the same thing to both sides. So down here, we do the same thing to all three. So we're going to add 20 to all three. We're going to add 20 to everything. So then we have 2x in the middle, 20 there, and 200 there. Now we're going to divide everything by 2, x in the middle, that's 10, and that's 100. So now let's plug it back in and check it. If x is 10, 2 times 10 minus 20, that's 20 minus 20, which is 0. Plugging in 100, that's 2 times 100 minus 20. So 200 minus 20 is 180, and then there you go. This problem was just algebra from geometry as before. You just have to know congruent angles have the same measure, complementary angles add up to 90, and you have to know something about the range of angles.